With the copy function, you can copy prices from an existing price list to a new price list. Let me show you by making an example. So I will go to my sales price lists. And we already have a price list with all chairs specifically for customer 10,000. Now that's something I would like to copy for a customer price group. I would like to set special prices for chairs for the wholesalers. Now, instead of suggesting lines and then configuring everything one by one, I could also use the copy function, because with the copy function, the program also copies the conditions from the existing price list, and that could be interesting in some cases. So let's go ahead and create a new price list. So I will assign the number, next a description. So in this case, let's call it chairs for wholesale. There we go. This is of course a price list that applies to the customer price group wholesale. So let's select it here. Yeah. And like I just said, besides suggest lines, there is also the copy lines function. It's quite similar, but of course with a few differences. Like in this case, I need to select the price lists where the system should copy from. And like I just said, I would like to copy all these chairs. If you don't want to copy all the lines, you can still set a filter. So by clicking here on the Assist Edit, you can specify a product type, product number filter, and so on. But in this case, I would like to copy all the price list lines. There's the adjustment factor and the rounding methods, but in this case, let's stick to these default values. But if you want, you can increase or decrease the prices, you can round them, and so on. So now by clicking on OK, these lines are copied, as you can see here. So this is now an identical copy, so with the prices that we also have for the individual customer 10,000. But again, now you can start making changes if you want. I can do this here in the unit price field, or you can also allow updating the other default fields so that you can change the starting date, the ending date, and so on. And if you select allow updating defaults, you can even make exceptions on the applies to type and the applies to number here by, for example, selecting here for this line all customers. For some reason, I would like to give this price to all customers. So for all the lines, they only apply to the wholesale customer price group except for this line. And that's another example of making exceptions here on the line level. And at the same time, that's how we can use the copy lines function to create new price lists.